You are officially on the Sound Plus Waves podcast.
You can listen, learn,
And enjoy yourself. With your man, DJ Boks Fresco. From the other side.
Are you ready?
Hello, how's everyone doing? This is DJ Boks, and I'm back for another episode of the Sound Plus Wave podcast. Today we'll be talking about, is hip hop declining or simply transforming? No hip hop album or song tapped the Billboard 200 or Hot 100 chart this year. In simple words, there has not been no number one hip hop song or album in 2023. So this is making a lot of headlines. Therefore, I wanted to discuss the topic a bit. This is not going to be a long episode. I just wanted to touch on the fact that hip hop music, also known as rap music and formerly known as disco rap, is a genre of popular music. During the 70s, when block parties became very popular, hip hop started blowing up. There are strong indication that it started out in the Bronx in New York. However, its origins is endless debate amongst musicians. Hip-hop music was not officially recorded for play on radio or television until 1979. West Coast hip-hop was dominated by G-Funk in the early 1990s, while East Coast hip-hop dominated by jazz rap, alternative hip-hop, and hardcore hip-hop. You see hip-hop continue to diversify at the same time with other region style of music emerging, such as Southern rap, ATL hip-hop. ATL has been making a lot of the waves with Future, Lil Baby. You've seen all these Lil Yachty and so many other rappers. Therefore, hip-hop became a best-selling genre in the mid-1990s and a top-selling music genre in 1999. During the late 2000 and early 2010 blog era, rappers were able to build up a following through online methods and music distribution, such as social media and blogs. The trap and mumble rap, which a lot of people are saying that from ATL, the subgenre become the most popular form of hip-hop during the mid-2010s and early 2020s. Since 2017, R&B and hip-hop has been the most dominant music genre in the U.S. Billboard charts, becoming bigger than pop and rock. Powered by a 72% increase in on-demand audio streaming, 8 out of 10 albums came from the world of rap and R&B. There is a lot of subgenres of hip-hop. You can take reggaeton, which is a Puerto Rican style of music, and it's very popular among Latin countries. It has a lot of similarities with US-based hip-hop. It's also influenced by Jamaican music. You have Brazilian hip-hop, which is a national music genre in Brazil. From its earliest days in the African-Brazilian communities of Sao Paulo and Rio de Janeiro, the genre has grown in a countrywide phenomenon. In Europe, Africa, Asia, hip-hop began to move from the underground to the mainstream audiences. You have British hip-hop, can also be referred as Brit Hop, a term coined and popularized by British Vogue magazine and the BBC. British hip-hop and grime, UK drill are all subgenres of hip-hop. And they've been growing recently, especially in the last 5 years and 6-7 years. People like Synth and Dave released a Black Box freestyle in 2015, which was followed by featuring with Canadian rapper Drake, who later featured. We've seen also Stormzy, which his album was the first grime album to reach number one on the UK album chart. Skepta as well made a lot of noise, known to be a pioneer. He began collaborating with American hip hop a group ASAP Mob, and he featured with ASAP Rocky on the song Praise the Lord. You have a lot of subgenres coming from Asia, a lot of subgenres coming from Africa, and for me, there is a case that hip hop is spreading. Therefore, the audience is redirecting his eyes and their attention towards subgenres available in their country. In a nutshell, people are listening to their national style of hip hop more than US hip hop. However, we've seen a lot of good numbers for hip hop over this decade, in particular when they overtook rock and roll for being the most popular genre. You've seen incredible stats for hip hop. Around 25 or 26% of music listeners worldwide listen to rap and hip hop. Rap and hip hop is already the most popular genre in the US and the UK, while on a global scale it sits at number 6. You know, it's very popular amongst people that are 16 to 24 years old, and we've seen success stories like Jay-Z became a billionaire through hip hop, and we've also witnessed Drake, which is the most listened rappers currently owning 26 top charting hits, and by the time we're talking, he probably has even more. So we've seen other subgenres success, like in reggaeton world, you've seen Bad Bunny making incredible numbers, which reggaeton considered as a subgenre of hip hop, and you've seen the UK drill and UK hip hop and Grimes. We've seen the rise of Central C as recently, that's making incredible numbers. My argument here is more that is hip hop kind of spreading more. Therefore, you have Canadian rap, you have African rap that's becoming more of a thing, and that is spreading also in Asia. We've seen different Asian artists and rappers that are making noise. Are people paying attention more to their own genres than the US market in general? Although we've seen ATL rap take over also in the last decade or so, with Future, Lil Baby, Lil Yachty's, and so many other rappers who are doing incredible numbers. Therefore, my main argument here is hip-hop is becoming more commercialized in a way that more subgenres are coming out of it, and they're getting very big. So is hip-hop on a decline, or is it spreading? The way I see it, honestly speaking, I think it's spreading. Therefore, people are paying less attention, or I'd say the public is redirecting their attention towards the outside, their inside of their country, the rap that is coming inside of the country. As a result, we will see that more and more these subgenres are gonna get bigger. One day, are we gonna witness that these subgenres are gonna get as big as, like genres like pop, or genres like, jazz, how big jazz was in its time? We do not know. But we are seeing an increase of subgenres of hip-hop. Therefore, this was my argument that hip-hop is spreading, and we are seeing it. This was DJ Boks Fresco on Sound Plus Wave Podcast, and the show will be kicking with another episode very soon, as soon as I receive some feedback from this one. So thank you for listening. Again, your man DJ Boks Fresco.